so far. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen the whole thing yet. I'm probably halfway through because Jester gave me a call. He's like, "Dude, I'm home. You want to do it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's podcast. Let's kick it up."
The last comedy special that I really, really, really enjoyed was the Burt Kreischer, The Machine.
Oh my
He's the
God,
Machine. That shit had me fucking dying.
It will not get old. It will not.
No, I've watched it like 4 times. I still die every fucking time.
Dude, I've seen just the Machine skit probably 20 times, and then I watched the full episode of all the jokes where he's like talking about his kid being. He's like, "This one is okay. There's something wrong with this one, though." You know,
you get these two together, and it's like,
yeah,
a homeless guy just found a 20.
They balance themselves out, or whatever, or
Right.
each other out. But I've seen that one probably like 10.
I really enjoyed his take on him and his wife. You know how they began their relationship to versus now. Like he's like, I was a stallion. I was running free, and then she's like, here, have a carrot, which are blowjobs. Here, have a carrot. Here, have a carrot.
Now I can't seem to find a carrot.
Right.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, it's great. He is a wonderful comedian. He has a new special on Netflix as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he does.
The
Machine's not on Netflix, but his new one is, and it was good, but it didn't have me dying like fucking the Machine one. That just caught me so off guard.
Well, the Machine one too. It was on there for a while, but it was like such a small pocket. The one before was on, and then the one after was on, and then the Machine one went on, and then that was gone, and the one before it was still on. I'm like, I want to watch it again.
Right. It is on Amazon Prime.
Oh, well, then I'll find it.
Yeah.
I wonder if you got to pay for it though.
Nope. If you have Prime, it's on there.
Oh, okay.
I know because I've watched it 5 or 6 times already. It's because like people come over and I'm like, you gotta watch this, and even the whole what daughter and the dog that you're gonna have to listen to it. That's too raunchy.
It's the daughter dog one. Just remember, just Google that. Watch the part of the daughter dog.
Daughter and the dog.
Also, real quick, the Kevin Hart one that came out, 2019. It came out a little while ago, but that one is worth watching in my opinion. And the John Mulaney.
I like John Mulaney.
His old one's on there too on Netflix, and I watched his new one. I'm not seeing it at the moment, I guess. I don't know, but it also very good. I really like that one too. And Anthony Jeselnik. He's got a weird name. Yeah. He talks weird, and if you don't like how he throws the shit out there and very some of it is very dark. He's like, this one's a test to see how you react. This is a good crowd. Let me go further. Like he just talks like that, like he just doesn't give a shit. But you'll be rolling if you're, listening and paying attention.
I like Anthony Jeselnik. I think he has a great presentation of his comedy. And Daniel Tosh actually had a not on his Tosh.0, but like he was standing there talking about it. He's like, okay, I want to address this real quick. And it was about Anthony not necessarily stealing the same joke as Daniel Tosh, but presenting it in a different way with the same outcome.
Okay.
And it was about safe dropping your baby at the fire station and not putting it in front of the big door, just in case. But they presented it in 2 completely different ways. But he was literally like asking the audience. He's like, "So, what do you guys think?" Like he showed both of them, and he's like, some people were like, "I don't think it's the same joke. It pertains to the same topic, but it's not the same joke." And I don't know. It was interesting. But I like Anthony Jeselnik. He was dating what's her name for a while. She's got her own show.
Oh, Ellen DeGeneres?
Yeah, no.
Real quick, The Machine is still on Netflix.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool.
And also Aziz Ansari has one up this year.
Which I'm pretty amazed that he has a new specialist, seeing that he just had like a, what is that? The thing that's happening to a lot of male people.
Yeah. Where someone came from the past and saying, "Hey, you did this," and he comments on it in it, and says, I went around, and blah blah blah. I'm not going to get into it, but he comments on it.
So there is a picture on the internet of The Rock standing next to Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh my god, I love that.
Who's the other guy? Charles Barkley. Mm-hmm. And he's like, now I know how Kevin Hart feels. The Rock literally looks tiny, dude. And you mentioned Kevin Hart, so I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, I think The Rock somewhere has Kevin Hart listed as his son. Like on one of his profiles. It's just so funny.
That's great.
Oh my god, their back and forth is just hilarious.
Right, especially since they're in Jumanji together.
Mm-hmm. Well, when they were, what was it that the one where he's like in the CIA, Central Intelligence, I believe it was called. Yep. And they like had to stop filming for a minute or whatever because an actual police emergency or something like that, and they're both live streaming at the same time. He's like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to tell the fans what's going on." He's like, "Shit, you shut the fuck up! I'm trying to tell the fans what's going on. You want to?" And they just like are both like it's at the same. Like you had to watch both videos to get both sides of it. It's hilarious.
That's awesome. That's
hilarious. You can see the majority of it the whole time too. Mm-hmm. So it's awesome.
Right. Any other ones?
I'm trying to think of like the ones that are fairly new. Or at least, this year or whatever, or just very recently. I mean, at least of ones, that I am interested in. Right. Jimmy Carr, he's pretty funny. He's one of those guys that he doesn't go, ha, ha, ha. He goes, huh? That's how he laughs. He laughs inward.
Jared Leto Joker laugh? That's very inward.
I don't know. Kind of, but no. His is very more rounded than choppy, I guess. I don't know. But he even comments on it. He's like, I don't laugh like regular people. I go, huh? Like he doesn't say anything until a few jokes in on the first special I saw of him. And he's like, doing it. And I'm like, does he get Tourette's? Like, what is happening? And then he's like, and then he explains it, and I was like, I get it. But he's, he's British,
right?
So he's some of the words and stuff, are obviously, their terms like bin instead of garbage and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter. It's still hilarious. You still get everything. I mean, it's not like you're listening to a whole other language or anything like that. But I love British humor. I mean, it's right. Dry, it's witty, it's fantastic.
Do you remember when we used to listen to Bill Engvall before he got popular?
Yeah.
Before he was on the Blue Collar Comedy Tour?
Oh, yeah.
Motherfucking people at school, man. Like, we had that inside joke, like, here's your sign, and we'd say it to people, and they wouldn't fucking get it, and that was the point. And then it was all over Comedy Central, and then all the preppy kids started going, here's your sign, and then I'm like, it's not cool anymore. Fuck.
You have ruined it.
You have
we even went to see him.
Yeah, we did.
When he was in La Crosse.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty fun. That was
did we get a signed autograph from him too?
I think you did.
Yeah, I think I did. I
think your ticket was the better one than mine. I just wanted to go for the comedy, and you're like, I'm gonna touch him.
Well, I liked him a lot. I loved his comedy. Bill Engvall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah, fill the silence. Boom.
Stuff and jokes. All
right.
What other entertainment news did we have? Like anything like super specific?
The Joker final trailer came out.
You tell us.
Which is fucking. It looks amazing. His laugh is on point. It's fucking. He laughs and then he gets super serious. Joaquin Phoenix is a method actor, And I think he's getting into this, and I really hope nothing bad happens to him afterwards, like Heath Ledger, because Heath Ledger was an amazing Joker. This Joker movie is a standalone Joker movie. It's not involved in any other DC, movies. It's by itself, and there is no talks of a second one. It is an origin story, which it pulls a lot of things from The Killing Joke, where he was a comedian and he bombed one night, which it actually has what the hell is his name? De Niro? Robert De Niro.
I was like, in my head, I'm like,
right.
No, it's not Pacino. Damn it, I'm not going to say it.
There's a moment where he kind of makes fun of him and his comedy special or whatever he did as comedy, and I think that's what kind of drives him nuts. It's set in the 80s. Should be really fucking good. I'm excited for that. Indeed. He's got the whole John Wayne Gacy kind of paint on. It's not necessarily like what is it, like Heath Ledger's, a little bit, because it's kind of dirty and
it's rough. It's not as clean as like the cartoon Joker or the Adam West Joker or anything like that. It's kind of clown, makeup over the other kind of clown makeup.
Right.
Fucking, I think if you've seen it, of makeup difference, like Bozo the Clown compared to Murder.
One of the live action Joker scenarios that I would love to see be played out, and it doesn't even have to be like the Joaquin Phoenix version or anything like that, but it was when the Joker was in Arkham Asylum and someone else took over in his place. I can't remember what his name is, but he ended up making Harley Quinn an exotic dancer, and Joker got out of Arkham Asylum and ended up skinning him and making him dance on a pole. And it wasn't to avenge Harley, it was because he doesn't like sharing his property. So I think that would be an interesting little thing to see,
I don't know
because I have a giant crush on Margot Robbie, but
Are you talking about like in the next Suicide Squad or something?
I don't think it was a Suicide Squad story though. So.
Well, yeah, but I just mean you said Margot Robbie.
I think Margot Robbie actually has a spin-off Harley movie coming out by herself without Jared Leto. I fucking hate that Joker.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan. I mean, I'm pretty sure there is a Joker that is kind of like him, though. So maybe that's the route that they were going. But at the same time, I like Jared Leto, and I like that he got very into it and all that. But I feel like he went just a pinch too far.
Well, if you dissect one of the trailer pictures for Suicide Squad, you actually see on what is it? The Joker's chest that he has 2 scars on his shoulder, which actually happened to Jason Todd. So it could be a Jason Todd Joker. That's the Jared Leto one.
I was kind of thinking about that too, because Ra's al Ghul resurrected Todd in the Lazarus Pit, but it didn't take, and he went insane, and that's how he became the Joker, which is kind of in Arkham Asylum. But that's also a little in the cartoon too,
right?
Where they have that happen.
But Joker has never looked like Jared Leto Joker for sure. That's definitely a new take on it. And I personally don't think it's. I don't know. It looked badass at first until we actually saw him play it out.
Yeah.
And what were you saying about Will Smith earlier in Suicide Squad?
Oh, that Will Smith was interviewed, and they asked him, I'm like, hey, how did Jared Leto do as the Joker? And he goes, I've never met Jared Leto. He goes, he's in this movie. I know he's listed in the credits, but he never appeared. It was just the Joker. He never broke character. Kind of like Andy Kaufman. You know, when Jim Carrey played Andy Kaufman,
right?
He